Want something else. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone. Apparently you can see part of my couch in the background. Interesting. Hello, and welcome to the Exalted Empress Tarot. It is the late night edition if you are in the US, and if you're not, I hope it is bright and sunny out where you are right now. I may have waited a little bit to start, but that is okay. I'm going to use the tarot cards to, I've been getting that card a little bit too much. I'm going to use the Oracle deck here to pick a topic for us, and I got Aquarius 1, okay? So Aquarius 1 is this card right here, number 29. So if number 29 is important to you, 2, 9, or 11, which is a portal number, then you are in the right place. It says, think outside the box, cultivate a willingness to see things in a brand new way. So is there something that you need to see from a completely different perspective? And I'm also going to pick, a second oracle card, because we have been getting some interesting things earlier, and I want a clear picture before I start reading for the collective. So let's get one more card for you guys, and then we'll see if things start resonating for everyone. We have Desiree, she who yearns, okay? So there may be something that you are waiting on, but Spirit is calling you to think outside the box. And what I think is really interesting with this card is that you can see, or both cards, it's from different decks, but you can see the moon, the partial moon in the background. It is moving away, I think, in those. So let's go ahead and see what Aquarius 29 means, okay? Or 29 Aquarius 1 in this deck, because this deck has more than one card for each zodiac sign. So let's go ahead and get in here. Aquarius says, hello, everybody who is coming in. It says, think outside the box, cultivate and embody clarity of thought, an inner refusal to conform and willingness to see and think about things in a brand new way. Pay special attention to any Aquarius present in your life right now. So obviously this may be referring to someone in your life who is an Aquarius, or you could be an Aquarius. Otherwise, or additionally, this card is urging you to call in some Aquarian qualities right now. Aquarius is an intellectual sign that loves unique, eccentric, and visionary perspectives. It can seem like Aquarians have intellectual superpowers. This is because they are not bound by convention. Their minds are fluid, graceful, and adept. They catch on to the things quickly and then instantly begin to reformulate conventional wisdom into something fresh, new, and groundbreaking. Whether or not Aquarius features predominantly in your chart, you will benefit from drawing upon this ability now. Aquarius folks may have trouble expressing or exhibiting their emotions. Nonetheless, they can be deeply sensitive and caring. As such, this card counsels you not to be fooled by the seeming absence of emotion on the part of another. Just because you can't detect passion, compassion, or affection on the surface, that doesn't necessarily mean these emotions aren't there. Summon your patience and more will be revealed. That's actually really, really interesting, because that goes with the second card for those of you who are coming in right now. Independence may also be something to be mindful of now. Respect the independence of others. Seek and maintain your own independence as well. Aquarius teach us that we can be full and meaningful relationships without giving up our own personal uniqueness and power. Okay, so that's being unique. But what I really want to focus on right now is where it says you may not be able to detect the compassion, or affection on the surface. That doesn't mean it's not there, because the other card we have, it's from a different deck. It says Desiree, she who yearns, yearning, longing, pining for. So this is waiting for something else or someone else to come in. There may be someone who is holding back. That's what I'm getting from these two cards, okay? There may be someone who is holding back from you. And Spirit is saying, just because you cannot easily detect their emotions, it does not mean there is not emotions there. They may be not showing them to you, or they may just be a very stoic individual. It happens. Not all of us wear our emotions on our sleeve. What else can we learn about this individual? Is this person coming in? Do you already know this person? What is their deal? Let us find out And thank you everyone who is in right now. Thank you everyone who has tapped on the screen over on TikTok. I am also live over here on YouTube. So thank you for everyone who is liking as we move forward. We have the King of Wands, you guys. King of Wands. This is an incredibly passionate person. So much so that they may be a little bit of a hothead. They just got a lot of feelings, okay? And maybe they need to learn to manage them a little bit. And that may be it. Okay, if this person is very passionate to the point where sometimes they're reckless, the reason they may be holding back from you, it may be the extreme case. You know, we know when people sometimes overcorrect, like maybe they've done something wrong a couple of times and now they're like, I really need to hold back. I really don't want to do the wrong thing this time. If you just started meeting them or they just started catching feelings, they may overcorrect. So you're like, why are they pulling away from me? Like we were cool. And it's like they may be catching feelings for you. Obviously that's not for everyone, that's not every time, but we're having it in the cards. We had 2 cards about not judging too much with someone who's a little stoic, so that may be the case for you. If this is resonating, I also appreciate a TikTok, a gummy bear, a s'mores if you feel so inclined, and if not, we can just hang out here. We also have 10 of Wands in reverse for you guys. Okay, so 10 of Wands, when it is upright, usually means that there's something weighing down on us that we need to let go. It is a burden. You may have something that's lingering right now. It may not be as heavy as before. You may have started letting some things go about it, but there may be a burden with you right now. There may be something that's heavy on your mind that also may get in the way of you seeing some signals if you're trying to figure this person out, but you have something else on your mind. So just be mindful of that. Like when you're with people, to be present so that you're not asking yourself later, like, what even went on between me and that person in that conversation? I was like, had my head in the clouds. We have 4 of Cups. This may be someone that you have turned down in the past or just like didn't really give the signals to pursue you. You may be reconsidering that now. They may have shown you a different side of themselves. We also have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So if you at some point were kind of thinking like, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have pushed that person away, you're kind of getting over that now. We're getting more proactive, which I love, by the way. It's about pushing forward. It's about being proactive and letting our thoughts be known. It's how other people get to know us and know what is on our mind. So even if like we kind of made a bad move before, we can fix that, especially if it wasn't too forward. And I'm getting the feeling that this wasn't the case where you were really pushing them away. It was just kind of like you weren't leaning in to what they were trying to offer you at that time. Yeah, and I'm getting 9 of Swords again. So there may have been some an interaction. It may be a single interaction, or it just may be those 2 a.m. thoughts when you like can't sleep and going, oh, that was so dumb. I can't believe I missed that sign. I can't believe I didn't interpret whatever it was in that way. Don't do that. And it says in the cards, it feels like, you're kind of overdoing that. Not overdoing it, but you're like done doing that action, and that is good. We don't need to beat ourselves up for the past, especially if that person is coming back around. And especially if they're in that moment, it's like, I'm still trying to clear all those person's feelings. Like, if we're beating ourselves up, it's not going to help move things forward. Hello. And again, just a friendly reminder, if things are resonating, I'd really appreciate a little gummy bear or a s'more from anybody. Otherwise, I will keep going, and thank you so much for the hearts. The Magician in reverse. You may feel like you're waiting for a signal right now, waiting for some sort of sign that this is the right person, this is the right time. I'm getting the feeling like a part of me wants to be like, don't look for signs, but I'm getting the feeling that some of the people who are in here are like sign people, like you need your signs, so I'm not going to talk you out of it. How about that? You don't need it, but if that's what you need, then you do that. And it may be butterflies for you. This is a moth technically, but one of these butterflies or moth, if you're looking for those, Spirit is going to send you some so you know who your person is. It may land on this person. Don't ask me why. I'm feeling like it's going to land on their shoulder or like, oh, hey, Tabby. So you have butterflies in your name. But I'm getting that feeling like they land on their shoulder, or like it's a backpack maybe, or maybe they have like a shoulder backpack and there's some sort of like symbolism on that, maybe like a band or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making things up, but I kind of get that vibe with like a shoulder and that symbol. So hopefully that makes sense for some of you. I don't even know what band that would be. I don't really listen to bands, but maybe one of you do. And that makes sense for you guys. So, and hello YouTube. I hope you guys are doing well as well. I have you on here with TikTok. You have slightly different screens. For anyone who is requesting their own reading. Ooh, Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there's a truth coming in. So I'm getting the feeling that this person's not going to come towards you, Mr. or Mrs. Stoic, but I do have a feeling that they may be outed by a friend. Friends are sometimes, just something else. But they may be outed by a friend. That's another thing that may happen. I kind of lost my track of thought. Oh yeah. If you are thinking of a live, your own personal reading, if you would like a personal reading, just letting you know this is a new thing that I came out with. I'm just announcing it now. On Sunday at 1 p.m. California time, I will schedule it. I will have a planned reading, a live reading for you guys. If you want a live reading then, please go on my YouTube and comment on one of the long form videos. I will keep track of those names and I can read for you then. If not, the other way of doing that is by gifting on here. So just let me know. I will keep my eyes open on the screen on TikTok and we can keep on keeping on. So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Fool in reverse. So another sign that this person is the correct person is, they're coming around you more frequently, or maybe they've always been coming around frequently. And they may just be one of those people who are just like hovering, maybe not adding to the conversation, just kind of like standing back. They enjoy your company. They enjoy being around you, but they don't know what to add. So they may be like awkwardly quiet, just so you know. And then we have the Knight of Wands, but in reverse. Again, I feel like this person is almost, especially when we had the King of Wands upright, and then we had these other kind of like holding back cards. This person is really acting at the complete opposite of their normal nature. Like this isn't who they normally are when they're interested in people. You may be very different than the person that they usually pursue. So they may be doing something completely different. You may not have the perspective of that comparison. So that's another reason why I say their friend may come up to you, because you can't compare their old behavior to their new behavior if you only see them like this. So you may have a friend of theirs come to you and say like, oh, usually, or like with his last relationship or her last relationship, this is how they were. And you'll be like, this person has literally never been like that around me. Like, why are you even telling me? They're telling you because that's them hinting. Some people are better than hints and others. Okay. So they may be hinting to you that this is how their behavior is. Page of Swords. Yeah. So this is in reverse. Oh, it is in reverse. So yeah, so there's a lot of thinking. This person may be in their head. They may be doing a lot of thinking about how they want to approach you, and then it doesn't happen, which I feel like really at the end of the day is how everyone approaches. Very few of us actually do it. We all just think about it a lot. Like, it would be nice if I like went over there and talked to the love of my life, wouldn't it? But there may be some hesitation there. And then we have, Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, we're getting over it though. I feel like you're going to have to approach this person and you're going to have to look for that sign of the moth or the butterfly on their shoulder. Again, it doesn't have to be like a live butterfly. It can be like a symbol, a band t-shirt, something like that. But I think this person, they're going to be around you, but they're not going to do those last couple of steps of moving towards you. Do not mistake that as a disinterest, as we have She Who Yearns and Aquarius here saying that this person may just be holding back on their feelings. They may be holding back on displaying how they actually feel. Now, let me go ahead and get some more cards for you guys. Let's get a new message. And I am going to go ahead and do that combination of oracle decks one more time. Ooh, I have this. Ooh, okay. I have this zodiac deck, and we got winter 24. So if 2, 4, 24, 6, or 3 twos, the angel number 222 is important to you, that may be a sign. And winter says, go beneath the surface of activity, extroversion, and noise. Retreat, unwind, and cultivate harmony within. So introspection is something that's important at this time. Let's go ahead and get another card from here and see what our combination is. No, sometimes with the nails I have, I cannot pick cards up from the table. Skill sets, honestly, the cost of beauty, I guess. I'm sure some of you out there know exactly what I am talking about. Let me get another card, please. What is the situation with the winter? She who persists, Jocelyn, perspective, defiant, and persistent. Very, very interesting. I don't usually get these cards. Let's go ahead and see what winter is about. Okay, go to 24. Within. Go beneath the surface layers of activity, extroversion, and noise. Retreat, unwind, and cultivate harmony within. Relaxing no will bring you the clarity you seek. Tap into the subtle magic of winter now, when the earth sleeps still and silent under a blanket of snow. The natural world becomes purified and reset. Just as a luxurious night of deep sleep provides a necessary reset in the midst of a busy life, the stark winter months bless the landscape and a much-needed respite. Beneath the snow, trees are refreshing their vitality by resting in their annual dormant state in the earth's subterranean, dark, and hidden places. Bears are hibernating, snakes are slumbering, and seeds are settling in. This may be a message to meditate, relax, and carve out some quiet alone time. Perhaps you need more sleep, or your body has been giving you a clear and insistent message to simplify your schedule so you have enough time to sufficiently recharge your inspiration, motivation, and joy. If you're facing a choice or seeking a clear answer to a burning question, stop rushing or trying to force things. Instead, tap into silence, stillness, and space. When your body relaxes and your mind quiets down, the answers you seek will be there for you. As reluctant as you may be to admit it, the best answer is often wait and see. Okay, we need to take care of our body and our mind. It's also a call to get rid of anxiety and bad juju, okay? We're going to try our best to relax and rejuvenate so that we can make clear-headed decisions, okay? And I can tell you right now, I was never someone who meditated, and then I started reluctantly. I was pushed to by a friend of mine, and you know what? Best thing ever. It really did. It took a while, but after I got used to it, I did get a lot less anxiety, and I realized a lot of times when I was anxious, nothing was actually happening. So, we were all surprised. Jocelyn reminds you to take stock in your personal values and to ask yourself what you are willing to do to defend them. Nothing comes easily when she who persists shows up. She challenges you to prove you are willing to put forth the effort for things you believe in. Owning your own power can be frightening. Others may not stand beside you. Will you persist? Anyway, so there's a situation where people want you to change your mind. Whatever they're trying to get you to change your mind on challenges your values, and you are not about it. And winter is telling us to relax, not to panic, not to make a decision out of our anxiety, and decide for ourselves what we are going to do, what makes the most sense for us. So let's see what exactly people want us to change our mind about. What are people pushing on? What values do they want us to not pay attention to? Again, I appreciate so much you guys tapping on the screen, all the hearts. If you would like to contribute, I have a gummy bear, a s'more, and I forgot the third thing I put on there, but something cute. I love gifts. Please let me know if you want to send one. Well, we have the Fool and the Lovers, everyone's favorite card. And honestly, I love this depiction. Even the birds, the cranes, they mate for life, and they do a little dance. with each other. I absolutely love it. So the Fool and the Lovers, okay? And having this together, the Fool is about new journey, new knowledge, starting something new. So having the Lover and the Fools together really is just about a new relationship. So very, very exciting that we have a new relationship coming this way. It may be a new relationship, by the way, that you've already started. So this is a strong new connection that you just started or is coming in. And as for the Fool, it's also a fresh start. You're seeing things with brand new eyes. So I'm seeing that there's not a bunch of bad juju or negativity. There's nothing coming from the two of you who are actually in the relationship that you really need to worry about. With the Winter and Jocelyn, I see other people may have issues with the relationship. Not entirely sure why, but people may be telling you exactly what they think about it at this time, and that is why you are getting these cards to meditate and focus on our feelings and relaxing, because sometimes people are very persistent and pushy about their feelings. So we have unexpected visitors with this oracle card. So I'm getting to that this may be people you're really close to who are being really pushy about it. I'm not sure what the issue is yet, but we can look into why exactly people are objecting. 41, if 41, 4, 1, or 5 are important numbers for you, keep that in mind, that maybe inside this card is very important for you. Let me go ahead and look at number 41. Okay. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles, detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you will leave the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for your toes. Comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure for you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. Okay, so I'm seeing something about this new connection. It may be something that happens really fast. It may happen in a very odd place. I just saw this movie where two people met on a missed flight. They both missed the same flight. I'm not saying that's going to happen with anybody, but I am thinking that the way you meet may have been very unexpected, very different. So that may be part of why, hello, Edward Farrow. That may be part of why people are objecting to this new connection. In case you missed it, we are talking about new love. We got the Fool and the Lovers. I'm saying no drama from the partner, but maybe objections from other people who are close to you. Okay. What other cards can we get in here? Why are they objecting so much? So part of it may be how you met them. Oh, we've got a card in here that flipped over and is still on the deck. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So they may feel that this person is messing with your finances or messing with some sort of, you're a spy, Edward. He said in the TikTok, this is in the YouTube live, someone said their partner met them when they were wearing a mask. They may feel there's some sort of in between this person and like a goal that you had, making money. Like there's something that they think that this person is interfering with. I'm not saying that there's any sort of actual truth in there, but like the belief persists. So people may be pulling you aside like, but what if this happens? But what if then the crazy thing? And you're like, nothing like that has even slightly happened. But thank you for reminding me about it yet again. What can you do? People love you. They just want you to be happy their way. That's what family is for. What can you do? And again, if you would like a personal reading, I cannot do that right now, but unless you leave a TikTok, if you leave me a gift, I will keep an eye out for those. And then if you are on YouTube, or you guys can do it on TikTok, go to one of my long form videos on YouTube and leave a comment so that I know that you were there. Yes, I'm having the Four of Pentacles as well. There may have been a time around this where you had some sort of money kerfuffle, but it has nothing to do with this person. They may be attaching things that just have nothing to do with each other. So there may be an actual event that's reminding them of that, even though it's like not relevant. And we have the Knight of Cups. There also may have been someone in your past, if you've had the annoying ex, who's like still friends with the so-and-so in your life. They're still friends with like a parent or something, and you're like, can you not do that? They may be, someone may be rooting in your life for someone who like you're just not bothered with. So that may be part of it as well. So I'm seeing like nothing wrong with this partner and just a lot of worrying from other people. They may also, yeah. And you're kind of like over it with the Four of Cups in reverse. You kind of know just to kind of give these people just like a shoulder, or like you listen to them for 5 minutes. It's like, yeah, your concerns are really interesting. Thank you. And then we move forward. You know what? Let's get a card to describe your person, because I realized we can describe the event, but we did not describe your person. So let's get that card. And I will go ahead and read that card for you. And then that will be, I'm only here to watch them shake when you shuffle. Are people worried about which cards I'm going to pull out? Water, number 28, relax and attune your body's fluid nature. Let your emotions flow. So I don't think that one's too scary. So if 2, 8, 10, or 1 are important numbers for you, that may be a sign that this message is for you. Let's go ahead and go to number 28. And it says, oh, that's the same thing. There you go. What feelings are currently flowing beneath your surface or hiding in your depths? Take a moment to connect with them. Water is the element of feelings, intuition, poetry, music, and afterlife, and the moon. In the human body, it manifests in our bodily fluids, including blood, tears, sweat, mother's milk, and watery creative center we call the womb. There are 3 water signs: Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So if that, is relevant to you or your partner, there you go, another sign. Pisces beckons us to dive into the deep sleep, dreams, magic, symbolism, and otherworld. Cancer is a sign of the mother, governing nurture, comfort, birth. Scorpio calls us into our deepest, darkest, most mystical, mysterious depths. And take a moment to connect with each of these qualities and correspondences and consider how they apply to you and your situation. You will benefit by intentionally connecting with the element of water now. You can do this in one or more of the following ways. It's probably going to instruct you on meditation. Oh, visualization. Okay, I like that. Visualizing like a pond or ocean water. I'm not going to read this in detail because I'm sure like you get it. But visualizing a body of water, visualizing light coming towards you if you haven't done it before, or you can bless water. I'm going to skip the actual instructions because quite frankly, that can be Googled, but it's talking about water as a way of cleansing, bringing bright light into yourself. There's a lot of like being calm. I don't know if you have very persistent relatives or like relatives who love you very much, and so visit, whether they actually knock on the door or ring the doorbell. But Spirit is just calling for you to stay chill, be calm. You have this new love in your life. Sounds absolutely lovely, and no real reason to worry except for your family coming over a little bit too much to warn you about things that are not happening. So with that is the reading I'm doing today. Thank you so much everyone who showed up. You can follow me on TikTok or YouTube. And I have long form videos over on YouTube. I will be live again, and my zodiac readings for this month are in fact up. So I will see you next time, however you show up in the Empress's court. Bye.